Betrayal Under My Roof. My name is Emily Carter, and all my life, people told me I should be grateful for my family. But how do you stay grateful to those who don't really see you? To my parents, I was always the reliable one, the independent one, the one who would be fine no matter what. Sounds flattering, doesn't it? In reality, it was a curse, because all the attention, all the affection, all the protection belonged to my brother, Lucas. When I graduated college with honors, they didn't even come to the ceremony. When Lucas switched jobs for the third time that year, they threw him a barbecue to celebrate a new chapter. When I bought my first home at 26, after years of sacrifice, they told me it was too risky. And that was the moment I realized my success wasn't a joy to them. It was a threat to the world they had built around Lucas. But I never imagined that one day, my own brother would try to take everything I had worked for. It started with small things, snide remarks about how I didn't really deserve the house, or how I was too young to handle the mortgage. At first, I brushed it off. Lucas had always been dramatic. But then came the whispers from neighbors, the strange visits from real estate agents, the uneasy feeling that something was happening behind my back. And then the truth hit me. Lucas had been plotting to sell my house, my home, without me knowing. He forged my signatures, manipulated our parents, and convinced everyone he was just helping me. One evening, I came home to see the unthinkable. A giant "for sale, sold" sign planted on my front lawn. Lucas was standing there, arms crossed, wearing that smug little smile. "You should thank me," he said calmly. "You would have drowned in those debts. Now it's fair." At that moment, I could have screamed, cried, fallen apart. But instead, I stayed quiet. I looked him straight in the eyes and whispered, "No, Lucas. Now it's going to be fair." The next day, I met him at the real estate agency. But instead of being greeted by an agent ready to finalize his little scheme, Lucas was greeted by me and my lawyer, with a thick folder of evidence. I laid it all out: the forged signatures, the recorded conversation with the agent, the legal notice blocking the sale. For the first time in his life, Lucas went silent. No excuses, no fake charm, no blaming me, just silence. And in that silence, I saw something I had never seen before in his eyes: fear. "You have a choice," I told him. "You walk away now, admit the house is mine, and never try this again. Or we go to court, and then your name will forever be tied to fraud." His jaw tightened, but he didn't speak. He didn't need to. His silence told me everything. 1 week later, the house was legally back in my name. My parents begged me to forgive him, tried to guilt me, even accused me of tearing the family apart. But something inside me had changed. That evening, I sat alone on my porch with a cup of hot tea. The curtains swayed gently in the breeze, and for the first time in years, the house didn't feel heavy with shadows. It felt alive. It felt like mine. And that's when it hit me. A house isn't just walls and a roof. It's boundaries. It's the place where you decide who enters and who stays outside. Sometimes, you have to lose a family to finally find yourself. And as the night settled around me, I realized something powerful. I was finally, truly, home.